So, we're going to make a soap today. My name is Melissa. I am Lucy Nail Soaps, basically. And I wanted to show you guys how I make soap in my humble little kitchen and what kind of pours and things I do. Just, have fun with you. So, let's get started. A couple things. I use profanity fairly freely. If you don't like that, I'm so sorry. You don't have to watch. And secondly, this is my very first video, and I only make a little 16-ounce soap, to kind of test to see how to make a video in the first place. So this is not going to be very informative. This is just going to be like, let's watch me pour. So once we get going with the videos, then I'll become a little bit more descriptive and things like that. This soap has unsaponified argan oil in it, which I'm so excited to use. And all of the colors you see me mixing, except for the titanium dioxide, is by Mad Micas. Love them so much. And the fragrance oil I'm using is Birchwood and Oud by Brambleberry. So anyway, I commence with the pour in just a little while. And I think I slow it down too so you guys can kind of see what my batter consistency looks like, which is fairly thin. I like to keep it thin a lot just because I love the way it turns out. Now, there are certain things where I'm going to need a thicker batter, of course, and you can actually control that, or at least I can, with the temperature. The temperature is going to kind of let you have thinner or thicker batter. Obviously, you can also wait a while to pour, which is what I do here in just a minute. And you can also blend your batter a little longer. So we see how thin that is. It makes some really awesome swirls. And I love watching it. Look at that. That's awesome. But what I did want to tell you as well is, notice how thin it is. I also like to stop in the middle of that same soap and let the batter thicken up to completely change texture in the same soap. It's a technique that I've been doing about 2 months. Y'all, I'm very new to soaping. I think I've only been doing this 4 months. I started July 6th. But I discovered while soaping that I really liked to play with textures. And so here in a minute, I'm going to kind of stop pouring the thinner batter, wait just a little while, and have the top of the soap be a little bit thicker in texture. And if you follow my Instagram, which I'm assuming you do because otherwise you wouldn't be here yet, it's at Lucy Nail Soaps on Instagram. You'll know that I also use a lot of soap dough, and those videos will be coming probably video 4 or 5. I want to get comfortable doing this and kind of get to know not only my video length, but also style and editing software. Lord. So anyway, this is what I was talking about. My batter kind of thickened up, and it's going to make kind of a different look. It's something that everyone should try. It's really fun. You kind of start out thin, and then even in the middle of the soap, because this is kind of the top, but even in the middle of the soap, just stop with the thin, let it thicken up, and then have the upper half be the thicker batter. It's really, really cool. It turns out pretty neat. So there, see how it's kind of sitting on top of itself. It's completely changed consistency. And you can have a lot of fun with batter like this and a little thicker. It stands on its own pretty good. If you ever wanted to texture it, you know, you got to wait for it to thicken. So, you know, that's kind of a neat little tip I have. And this I slowed down because people like to see the sticky thing. I don't the bamboo stick that people like to see you sort of swirling in the soap and playing in the soap, that's what I'm doing. Guys, this bar more than likely won't be for sale unless somebody just has to have it. This was literally just poured for this video / testing purpose. We wanted to see how we would do on YouTube. And so that's what it's going to look like. I'm going to put a little bit more dark purple in there because purple's my color, y'all got to know. And then I'm going to leave it alone. Now, I do spray it with 99% isopropyl alcohol. I do that. But you guys just, you don't happen to see it on camera. Now, you also get to see the cut, which I will be trying to put in every video. If I pour a soap, I'm going to cut it for you. Now, remember when I said these are tiny little, this is just like a little pound. So it's a small bar, but you still get to kind of see some of the swirls and things and the changing of the texture on top. See how the white got a little thicker up near the top. Hold on, I'll show you another one eventually. There we go. Okay, so you can kind of see how thin the batter was, and then as we move along, the top's a little different. I mean, it's really cool to try, especially in a larger soap. Ooh, I love that piece. But, all right, guys. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this. I kind of liked watching it back. I've never seen myself soap before. All right. Thank you, guys. Video coming tomorrow again.